And that's been spoken about for a long time. He's come so close to qualifying before. He's right where he needs to be, but he needs a number at the moment. You know, to keep chasing this CT spot on his terms. And he's very reliable.
Yeah, I love it. Let's take a look at, for the women's side, let's take a look at all of our qualifiers that are going to join the C-tiers just a couple weeks from now. Tya Zebrowski taking out the title.
Yeah, it's a pretty impressive class, isn't it? And Tya Zebrowski leading the charge. The youngest ever in history to qualify for the championship tour. And Yolanda Hopkins, she's going to be a welcome newcomer to the tour. Sally, obviously returning. She's been on the tour for ages. Great to see Sal back in the mix. Alyssa Spencer, she's had a crack at it as well. And what's going on in Europe at the moment?
A lot.
It's a lot happening, huh? Francisca Vasilko, Nadia Aristabe, and Anat Leilor rounding things out. But an incredible 7 there that are going to join the tour.
Just the men's. Kauli Vaast taking out the title for the Challenger Series. But look at the Australians on this list.
So good. I could not be more stoked for the Aussies. Obviously, Morgs. I think everyone wanted to see him back on that tour. Georgie Pittar, he's back there as well. Cal, he's back there as well. But a big one for me, you know, Oscar, he's one of my best mates, and to see him do that, have his family here, it's really cool to see, you know, exactly what a year can do for someone, and obviously a lot of emotion in that for Mateus Herdy. But good news for 5-1, they completely surpassed that first round. So Cal, Luke, Oz, Mateus and Lobby, they've got a whole extra heat they need to surf on the championship tour.
Great.
One of the best women there. Wow.
Late takeoff controls it. The 14-year-old rookie, Tya Zebrowski, is still chipping away on this inside corner. How did she hang on to that late takeoff with so much control?
Backdooring the pipeline wave, and wow, what a critical job from Kauli. Those scores are just about to come in for him.
She could potentially still turn this around with a couple of rides. Movement on the outside here. Tia sells her on it, but Yolanda happy to go at this point. Bit of a foam climb to get started. Needs some big high impact turns. There's a nice carve. This wave standing up nicely for her. Again goes to the rail. Absolutely needs the finish here. Lines it up, hits the section, and she will stay on her feet. Rock solid landing there. She knew the importance of the completion. And
Heat on hand. Eli Hanneman knifes into this thing. Frothy barrel, and Eli comes out. Eli Hanneman. Number 1 on the Challenger Series. What a way to get started. What a way to get excited.
Man, we've got to find our quarterfinalists on the women's side, and we're going to see Sally Fitzgibbons up against Solagire, and this should be a good one. Sal Fitz has looked so strong, just back to a dominant best on her road through this point in the competition, and she's going to get started quickly here.
Great wave to start things off for Sal.
To go with his 7.83, pulling up and under. Morgan Cibilic is still on a roll. Drills it off the top again. He's got 2 turns for his combination. He is in one of the best forms I've ever seen from Morgan Cibilic in his career. Already has a 9 and he continues to pick off the bombs, Ross.
First wave ridden here by Alyssa Spencer. She has been right there on the edge of qualification and looks like she means business this morning. That was sick.
Perfect.
GP.
This looks like a beautiful wave.
George Pittar in a big backdoor barrel second section. Come on out. Oh, he's surprised. He's
Oh, rib curl sticker, yeah.
It's just dreams are made on the North Shore, and you said, Mason, when you only got 3 other guys out there, you have this opportunity to get like the wave of your life.
That's going to be a great matchup, that next one between him and Jacob. A lot of class between those two.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, navigating those rocks for Maddie is absolutely nothing. Back to live action in the water here. Kika Vasilko. Nice carve to start that wave. She brings it through to the inside. Beautiful bottom turn there, and another big carve. That was the best one of the wave for sure. Another hack out of the lip. This wave got a great tempo, and Kika's found her rhythm beautifully on this wave. Another carve there through the middle. She'll be looking for a vertical finish, and she gets it.
In third place, needing a mid-range score because it pushes him to do his very best surfing. oh my word, while on this replay, Sammy Pupo delivered
Okay.
an incredible left.
Sitting on 267 for now. That's going to be a much bigger score. Look at this. Waves are starting to pulse. Nadia Aristarby.
Oh,
Up and at it, upside down, into the lip. Big vertical smash. Come on.
Oh boy, this is the classic US Open we've been waiting this entire week for. When you
He's got 1 second to get to his feet. Might have just got there. He's racing up here, comes to the end. Big full row.
Oh my goodness!
And lands it.
I honestly had given up on him midway through the rotation. I did not see that coming off.
Was he on his feet before the hooter? I feel like he was. I feel like he just got to his feet before the hooter went there. I can't handle any more buzzer beaters.
267 for now. That's going to be a much bigger score. Look at this. Waves are starting to pulse. Nadia Aristarby.
Oh,
Up and at it, upside down, into the lip. Big vertical smash. Come on.
oh boy, this is the classic US Open we've been waiting this entire week for. When you
Some action to these two. Looks like something of a set and some interest with a seaward paddle. Looks like Luke Thompson on the inside. And he'll go here. South African Thompson. First turn. And he'll hit it again. So those crumbly sections. He gives them a crack. Now he's got nice looking bit of wave to deal with here. Good speed between these maneuvers. That was really nicely done. Being creative. Showing variety.
Yeah, it's a good strategy for her. Get the waves, put the points on the board, create that scoreboard pressure.
Goes Anat Leilor. There's that backhand. Beautiful
Wow.
turn. Absolute hanger from her. Love that.
Wow.
Big confidence.
Place really is a dream.
It's like a wave machine. It really is a natural one.
Here we go. Ozzy Berry in the barrel, packing it. Getting out of this one. Goes to the rail. Clean swoop. A little hung up. Makes up for it, though. Big snap there. Oscar Berry with a power carve. And a combination of multiple maneuvers here.
Nah, good stuff.
Wax their boards literally all the way to the tip.
Totally.
You know, obviously longboarders, they're hanging 10, so they need wax all the way to the nose. But for surfers like this, these progressive athletes, Mateus Herdy, these boards are waxed all the way to the nose, and that's why.
now we're talking.
Do you feel the momentum push?
We're seeing in terms of executing big turns. Mateus does seem in a little bit more of a hurry than everyone else. It's actually worked really well for him. Here's Liam O'Brien. Smooth approach from him. Nice and clean on the first turn. Look at this section. Beautiful. There's a great turn in the lip. And again, just showing sort of CT caliber surfing here with the speed, the acceleration, the critical nature. Everything is in the absolute steepest part of the wave throughout. Look at this thing. And it'll keep running for him onto the inside. Doesn't need to do too much for a finish, but even